Hold on just a second, everyone. That's better. Hi, I'm Corey, and this is Adaptive Technology Today. And normally on this channel, I do technology reviews and all kinds of things like that. But today, I'd like to talk about my fandom. I'm a Star Trek fan, yes. I watch Babylon 5, yes. But if I had to put my hand on my heart and only pick one, that would be Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. I have been watching Doctor Who since I was 5 years old, and I'm well into my 40s now. And to me, it's all one show, right? There's no classic and modern. There is just Doctor Who. And yes, it's made differently now than it was. And yes, there have been stories and doctors that haven't always rang true for me. But my philosophy is if you don't like the doctor or you don't like a particular showrunner, just wait. It's okay, just wait. Because there's another one coming. There really is. That's how the show works. And I, like everybody else, was super intrigued when Russell T Davies said he was coming back. I thought, that's interesting. We're going to do the same old thing again. But you know what? We're not doing the same old thing. It's different. It feels like Doctor Who, but it's different. Because sensibilities are different. And we can have different kinds of characters. I was very pleased to see somebody who was transgendered in the story, and they didn't make a big deal out of it. They talked a little bit about it, but they didn't, that wasn't the story. It wasn't a drama about this person. The whole conversation maybe took 5 minutes out of the, the, the Doctor Who, maybe 10 if you want to be technical. But, Doctor Who has always been topical. But I am so pleased to see David Tennant back. Right. And I'm so happy to get back to what makes Doctor Who Doctor Who. And I know there are people to say David Tennant's overrated. I get it, right? This is like people saying the only doctor is Tom Baker. Well, Tom Baker did the part for 7 years, 7 seasons, and has the most stories, but there are other doctors. There are other actors who have done this, and they all really deserve a chance. And I'm super happy that we're only getting David for a little while. Right? Just 3 specials and we got a brand new doctor. 3 specials and we get Shooty Gaswat. Shooty Gaswat. Shooty Gaswat. What a great name, first of all. Shooty Gaswat. That's amazing. And he got such great energy and such great fun. So I'm super excited to see that. I was also really glad to see someone in a chair who kicked butt, right? The unit scientific advisor said, yeah, she's got missiles on her manual chair. That's awesome. I love that. Finally, a character that I can identify with, because I gotta tell you, growing up as a kid with spastic CP, I never found characters on television I could identify with. Right? I couldn't run around I couldn't fly like Superman. I wasn't super muscular like Hercules. I watched Knight Rider because I needed the car. Didn't care about Michael Knight. Didn't look good in leather, right? I'm skinny. I don't, it's hard as a kid who experiences a physical difference. It's really difficult. So to finally, after in 2023, to see a character who isn't helpless, who says, I got this, I'll hold them off, you go that way, right? When the unit soldiers said, oh, I'm sorry, this place is not accessible, she said, don't make it about me, just go, right? I can stay here and look at what you're doing, just go and do your job. She she wasn't at all being stereotypical. She really did her job, and she kicked butt when the time came. When someone said, the doctor said, "You've got weapons on your chair," and she said, "We all do." I love that. I think that's wonderful. And may I say, it's about time too. And I love the new special effects and the new theme. The only thing I really wish is that you know Disney Plus would put up some of the additional content, like oh, like the behind the scenes stuff, the filming or the read throughs, that kind of stuff. I really wish they would package that up and put it through. But the feed was good. really, really awesome. I'm super excited as a fan to see where it goes and to know that it's short lived. So if you're thinking, oh my God, David Tennant again, we're doing the same thing we always did. We have two specials now, just two, and we get a new doctor, right? Brand new. The show is about renewal. In fact, did you know that when the first doctor changed to the second doctor, they didn't even call it a regeneration, they called it a renewal. Just something to think about. The show is always renewing itself. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Like and subscribe because I do things like this every so often. And thank you, Russell, for finally giving me a character that I can see myself in. Because I haven't been able to. Right? In terms of Doctor Who, the character I identified with was the doctor because I was smarter than a lot of the kids in school. I understood science. I can memorize the textbook and tell you what it means. Why? Because I have a low vision problem and so I tend to remember everything I hear. So know, because I felt like I came from a different planet. Girls noticed me until they realized I was interested in them in school, and then oh gosh, that's dangerous, and they would all clam up and get scared. That's what my life was like. That's pretty normal, and so I've always identified with the outsider, with the doctor. I've never identified with a single companion. Ever. Think about that. To watch a bunch of TV and never identify with anybody on screen. Ever. Thank you, Russell. This is just a beginning, and you can't do everything on your own, but it's a good beginning. Happy birthday, Doctor Who.